guys. So it's been a while. This is my new attempt to make project. Going to be my first time. I did not make a sample of it because I was out visiting family. But anyways, let's start off by telling you what we need. Measuring tape, pair of scissors, and 2 sizes of hooks, 5mm and 6mm hook. And of course we have our yarn. This type of yarn is like super soft. It's from Red Heart, and each ball is 132 yards. 100, yeah. The yarn size is 5 bulky, 6.5mm hook recommendations, but since the style will be kind of like a dress, I want it to be a little bit tighter contrast, so we're using 5 for our top section and 6 for our bottom section. Okay, so let's get started. So before we start, I'm going to tell you what pieces we are going to make for our project. So we're going to make 3 big pieces that we're going to sew afterwards together. And with the measuring tape earlier, you're going to measure the skinniest waist area, which is like, you know, your curve area, and mine will be 28 inches. And what you're going to do is divide it by 2, so half of the 28 inches will be 14 inch, and that means that is my back measurement size, and as well as my front measurement. You can also just take a measuring tape, measure from the front only without going around the back. So we are making our regular square piece that is 14 inches length width, and I believe my front piece will also be a 13 inch length wise. Okay, and then we're also going to make our right piece and a left piece. Each length will be of 14 inches, and then we're also going to slowly increase it up, decrease going up, so that you can have like this V shape, this slanted look for your back. So you're also going to add another strap on the side. We're going to do a 7 inch for our right side and then 21 inch for our left side. So it goes around your whole body and then comes to the front, which is to have 7 inch to tie, so that it then goes down. And yeah, so starting off with our smaller hook size, 5mm, and our yarn with our slip knot. And what I'm going to do is starting off with a foundation single crochet, because that is what I usually do to start off my foundation base stuff. And it also saves me a lot of time as well to do this, instead of going back again and do another row of single crochet. And yeah, so right now we are doing our back piece of our 3 pieces we just talked about. And so the back piece is just super easy. All we're going to do is do a pattern of a single crochet, half double crochet, half double crochet, and a single crochet again. And this is what you're going to do all the way until you have reached your desired length of your back. For me, it's 13 inches, which is a total of 15 rows. And the foundation chain, I am going to do a 36 stitches, 36 chains, single crochet chains, because after 36, when the material, the chain is stretched out, it measures exactly 14 inches. This is what I'm going to do until I have reached stitch number 36, and then the next row will be a half double crochet. Okay, so I'm not going to do all the way to 36 because I wanted to show you first. After you reach your last stitch, you chain 2 and you will wrap your yarn over. Make sure you skip the very first stitch and go on the second stitch, and this is your half double crochet. Going to put through all 3 yarns. So wrap your yarn over, insert, wrap your yarn, pull through. You have 3 chains, and then wrap your yarn, pull through all 3. So this is a half double crochet, and this is what you're going to do for the second row, the third row, and then the fourth row you're going to come back and do a single crochet. So that is what you're going to do, and I will come back and show you how it looks like. Okay, so I am back with my finished back piece. I wanted to measure it out for you guys just in case you guys didn't understand me what I mean by stretched out material. So right now this is a untouched, unstretched out piece. Is a total of 12 inches, but as earlier our measured size will be a 14 inch. So now this is what you will be doing when you start off your foundation chain or your chain. Make sure you stretch it out and you have a exact of 14 inch. So this will be a little bit tight on your body. If you want to lose, so do it exactly 14 when it's untouched, or 13, however you want it, but I kind of want mine to be a little bit tight, so this is what it means by that. This is my height. I don't really want it to be super tall because this is kind of like a low back piece, and then this is a total of 15 rows as well. Okay, so let me just show you how you will be starting off with your right piece. And doing the same thing earlier, I have created a single foundation single crochet. This is exactly of 102 chains, and this is for my right piece, so the left piece will be a little bit longer. So after your 102 chains, foundation chain or single crochet, you'll be chain 2, and we're also doing the same pattern. We have double crochet for the second row, and then the third row as well, and single crochet for the fourth row. What we're doing different is we're going to stop at number 36 chain. When you have reached your 36, we're going to turn our work around so that the measurement will only be for your front, and then you have the rest of the chain to be kind of like a tie for your back, for the side, for the shirt to be. Since this is a wrap, our left piece will be a little bit longer than the right one. So the left piece, I believe I measured out, you will be making a total of 152 chains, and then what you're doing is also the same pattern as well. The only difference is how much starter chain that you will be making, and coming backwards you will be doing 36 chain as well. So what I'm going to do here is, after I finish my first set of the pattern, so on this is my second, third, fourth, on my fifth row I will come back and show you guys how I will be decreasing to be a little bit slanted top, and that will be our style, you know. Okay, so continue on what you're doing and I will continue mine. So I am back after I finished my fourth row, and right now I am on my fifth row of half double crochet. So as earlier, we stopped at our number 36 chain, and then we went up and created our smaller piece that is going to be covering our boobs, left side, left chest of your body. And here I will show you that we are going to decrease for the last chain. So the last little area that you skip will always be a one chain, and then the next will also be another chain. So normally we will do a half double crochet, insert, and this is how you would finish doing a half double crochet. But we're not going to seal it off just yet. We're going to create another half double crochet. So yarn over and then insert to your last chain here, pull through, and now you have 5 chains on your hook, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're going to put through all of the yarns here, and then chain 1, chain 2, because the next row will also be a half double crochet. And that's how you decrease on the last stitch. So we're only going to decrease from this side, so that way it will kind of be like slanting, going up vertically, but you know what I mean. So the next row we're actually not going to do any decrease, because I want to slowly going up instead of like a drastic going upwards kind of thing. So after chaining 2, make sure you always skip your first one and go on the second chain and do your first half double crochet. And this is actually what you'll be doing every other row. You will be decreasing every other row from here on. So that way is a little bit slowly decrease going upwards, kind of like a V neck kind of thing. But I will come back on your row 15. So on your row 15, we are actually going to be decreasing on both ends rather than just this end with the chain. That way you will be like a bikini pyramid going upwards, and I think it'll be really cute for a summer top. You know what I mean? Okay, so you do you and I will do me, and I will come back on number row 15. What a rhyme. Okay, so I am back on my number row 15. As you can see here, to the side is slowly decreasing, becoming a V, slanted heel kind of thing. But normally here we'll continue on the last 2 stitches, but we're actually going to close it off with a decrease as well, and we will be doing the same thing as the other side. Since this is our first decrease, this is number row 16 of 15, and we're going to do on number row 16 with no decrease at all, but we're going to decrease again on number row 17. So it's going to be the same thing, but now we're going to decrease on both sides rather than one side. So that way, from this point on, we will be both decrease going upwards, and continue doing that all the way up until you have reached 3 stitches left, and that's from that point on we're going to make our strap. But since so here I am after finishing all my 3 pieces of work. I kind of already got a start off with because a new idea just came into my mind, but you definitely don't have to do this. So at the moment I am sewing my back piece and my right piece together because I have the shorter strap to know that this is my right piece. I intentionally did not start from the very first stitch to connect with my back, my right piece with my back, because the idea was that if I attach my skirt just to the side, the back piece and the skirt will actually have a opening coming down, so it kind of be like here. So it will kind of be like, imagine this is your back piece and your skirt will just be dangling downwards like that. So this is the open space, and depending on how you're going to make your skirt, you'll at least be a little bit opening on their back. You definitely don't have to do this. You can just attach it from the very first stitch to have a full-on dress going on. Yeah, so at the moment I have single crocheted the edges together, and here I am. Make sure you also attach your strap as well. I kind of just eyeball it of where is the center of it, but since the strap itself is actually, the back side itself is actually a lot shorter than it is, I am going to move it to the side a little bit, so when we attach our left side, there will be a little bit more space in the back as well. So just like this, kind of just eyeball it, or you can just count your stitches from the side to attach on your left piece as well. I kind of just want mine to be this is my back to eyelet the center of 2 straps. Okay. And here I have the leftover yarn. What we are going to do from here on is fold your strap to this side so that you can be on the same side with your back, and that way when I flip our work around, this will be coming out seamlessly rather than having a bulky single crochet edges, you know. And I'll also attach my yarn within the single crochet as well. And you just continue on single crochet until you have reached your other strap, and then attach your left side on the edges as well. And yeah.